For the record, I do not condone or promote any of this kind of behavior. That's a little extreme for me. Still, at the same time, if you're doing that, what she said, for 20 minutes, I mean, at some point in time, like Tyson said, media done got it to where you think you can just really talk to anybody any kind of way and not expect to get punched in the face. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't feel sorry for you. I mean, I feel sorry for you. That really sucked. It was a sucker punch. But at the same time, man,
Hi,
you
beautiful
bob and
people.
shoot.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by, supporting me on this channel. So, all credits goes to the creators in these videos. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. So, guys, in today's video, let's dive into this wild situation that's been making waves online, right? You guys might have seen the viral video of a pro-life activist called Savannah that was punched in the face during a street interview in New York. So let's break it down. Let's see what the internet has to say. Because I actually took my time to watch the 20 something minutes full video. So here's the tea. So Savannah, right, is a reporter, and some actually said she is not a reporter. So fast forward, she's conducting the street interview about abortion, and she has always been known for her pro-life stance and engagement in public discussions about Planned Parenthood and this related topics, right? So fast forward to this recent interview that she had. She was talking to a woman about the implication of abortion and foster care. When I watched the interview, okay, people have a lot to say. Some are supporting this motion and some are against it. I do not condone violence in any way, but the conversation started off in a civil manner, okay? Everything was going fine. The woman was, answering to every of Savannah's questions, but in a twinkle of an eye, this conversation just escalated because this woman expressed strong opinions about the challenges of raising a child, especially in the foster system. And Savannah responded by challenging this woman's views, which seems to hit a nerve. And out of the blues, the woman threw a punch, leaving Savannah with a cut that the internet is saying needs stitches. And this whole event was caught on camera. Guys, let's see what people have to say, and I'll be back soon.
I am genuinely cracking up at that lady in the blue dress that got cracked in Harlem. Like, that is so funny to me because I first watched the clip of the lady punching her and I was like, damn, like that escalated quick. And then the second video I seen was her being interviewed, and she was so nice in the interview. Like, she was giving her honest opinions. And even when the lady said, she was like, we were interviewing for 20 minutes, 20 minutes too long in New York. 20 minutes too long. You don't need to be street interviewing nobody for 20 minutes, okay? Like, you don't know that girl. You getting smart to her, and that's what I would call she decked you in your shit.
And besides Miss Blue Dress, y'all be the same ones on here saying you gonna beat someone up if they call you the N-word. But then you say violence isn't the answer when someone accuses you of wanting to unalive a child simply because you're pro-choice. She got what she deserved. And I understand we're under a surveillance state, but we've got to stop calling everyone a journalist, and we've got to start calling things what it is. Rage bait. Just because someone is in a pretty little blue dress that looks like something you can get off the TikTok shop doesn't mean they're a journalist, doesn't mean they have good intentions, and doesn't mean they're innocent. This woman purposely went out to the streets of New York to try to antagonize a New Yorker who could have possibly been a part of the 92% to push her agenda. And then if you watch the entire interview, the girl was a green wire. The girl was like, okay, you make fair points. Cool, 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 cool. This is how I feel. But because it wasn't going to get the click she wanted, she ends up getting clocked in the face. In these current times, sometimes
So,
is the
guys,
answer.
okay, sometimes violence is not always the answer. But, guys, trust me, if you watched that video, I think Savannah was just out to get Brianna because the woman who threw the punch, she was identified as Brianna. She came forward with her side of the story, okay? She actually apologized, but she claimed that she was provoked, okay? And according to Brianna, she said Savannah was antagonistic. She kept interrupting her, kept making provocative remarks. She also accused her of editing the footage to make her look bad, right? Guys, because this is just a story of she said, he said, I said, and the internet is eating it up, okay? And Savannah, okay, on the other hand, saying that she's dealing with more than the physical injuries. She said she's having flashbacks and all of that. But the thing is that people are saying that because the internet is split, this next video will be a video of a guy that is actually against people supporting this move, okay? Because some folks are rallying behind the violence, okay, and emphasizing that no matter what, no matter how she must have been provoked, she should have kept her cool, all right? But this woman was interviewed for a long time and she kept her cool for a long time. Okay, the way I saw the interview, it was like Savannah wanted to force out words from Brianna, okay, because they had, they were getting along, all right, and towards the end of the interview, things were just getting heated because Savannah just kept asking the same questions, kept going back to what they had left behind. Guys, you need to look for the video and watch it and let me know what you think. Because others are siding with Brianna, suggesting that if she was indeed provoked, that her reaction, okay, while it is not justifiable, I agree, it's not justifiable, that it is understandable. Guys, what do you think about this in the comment section? Let's keep watching
The
people's
text I'm
reaction.
seeing about the girl in a blue dress at the interview who got punched in the face just proves to me that a lot of you guys lack impulse control and you're hyper emotional. Like, yeah, even if she is baiting, you guys understand you can't just hit people because they say some shit that you don't like, right? And I thought people were joking, but there are people dead ass defending her, like the big girl who hit her. And it's like, you cannot under any circumstance just hit someone like you're having a debate, right? And it says something you don't like, and you haul off and bow. Like, what world do y'all live in? That's not real life. And I guess some of y'all think it's cute, right? And I guess it is cute, right? Until you run up on the wrong person and they put two hollows in your chest. Now you're talking to God about what you could have done better. Like, we gotta do better. Like, this is not a fucking video game. This is not a fucking movie. You can't hit people because they said something you don't like. I just walk away. And some of y'all are like, oh, she was rage baiting, she was asking for it. So walk the fuck away. Like, what if she would have sued you? Now your dumb ass got a warrant out for your arrest. Like, what are y'all trying to teach the younger generation, the kids? You can't just put your hand. People talking about, yeah, she deserved it. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. That did not touch her. I don't give a fuck what she says. She did not touch her. You cannot touch people because they said or did something that you don't like. I don't like you. I don't like you said. Boom. That's not real life.
I think that your point of view is very obstructed.
So, the devil in the blue dress. Go back and watch this video and you'll see the interviewer in the blue dress got dealt with on the streets of New York. So I guess her page is dedicated towards interviewing people on the street, but this one didn't go quite like she thought, didn't serve her well at all. But what happened was she was interviewing the lady and she actually started debating the lady instead of interviewing her. She does not have any interviewer skills. So she asked the lady her view on a certain topic. The lady gave her view and she started putting words in the lady's mouth. She did not interpret what the lady said, didn't comprehend it or anything, and the lady was trying to make a point. Well, after a minute or so, or a couple of minutes, the lady started to get agitated, and you could see in the video that the interview was started to escalate before it really went awry. So she does not know how to judge body language, facial expressions, animations, nothing. So the lady was just really getting agitated on how she tried to twist her words, manipulate her verbiage, and put words in her mouth. So at some point you could see that the interviewer, her body language was, I guess, intimidating when she put up her hands on her hip. That sends a message, you know. And so she kept trying to, but this clip here that I have, the lady was actually walking off. She was walking off. And the woman solicited her perspective again. And that's when it went left. And she punched the lady. She beat the lady up and walked off again. And then the husband walked behind the lady. He followed the lady down the block. And the lady said, "Why are you following me? I did what I had to do." And he kept following the lady and filming the lady. Left his wife now. And filming the lady and trying to get passersby to get involved. Well, she punched my wife and them people was like, "Okay, what you want us to do?" And the lady said, "Well, why are you following me? Go check on your wife." And that's when he turned around to go check on his wife. And she was all brand new and all victimized. It was going all great. It wasn't going all great, baby. Don't say that. It was going great for about 20 minutes and she just punched me. It didn't go like that. It did not go like that. So what I really recommend you do before you go back out there on those streets, because see, interviewing people on social media is so much different than in person and on the street. Interviewing someone is really hard and strategic work. You have got to know how to interview, how your question comes across, how many questions to ask. If a person gives you their perspective, if you don't agree with the perspective, you have to ask a question so that that person can give the audience a different perspective, not you. Okay, anyway. Go watch the video. It really didn't go well for her. And she wasn't focused. See, she wasn't focused on what she was doing. She was focused on changing that woman's mind and her perspective. No, baby, you got to be focused on your interview and getting out what your audience needs to hear. Either comedy, education, or I don't know, whatever, politics, whatever your page is about. That's what you're supposed to be focusing on. Not trying to change that woman's perspective. This is Dr. West, y'all. And do what I always say.
So the lady in the blue dress who got punched doing that street interview in New York, babe, I really hope you learned your lesson. I really hope that more people bring this energy to people who are so very obviously rage baiting, because it's like social media has really made people feel so comfortable talking any kind of way. Social media has really given people balls to say crazy shit. And a lot of people, since they talk crazy online, they think that they can do that shit in person too. And look at what happened. I watched the whole interview clip on Twitter, and the actual interview lady, she deserved that shit. Like, I'm sorry. Because they're discussing pro-life and pro-choice and whatever. And the way I feel is everyone is entitled to their own opinion. You do not need to argue with somebody just because you have a difference of opinion. But where the problem came in at, the interviewer started twisting the lady's words who she's interviewing, and she was trying to make it seem like she was saying, oh, if you're in an adoption home or orphanage or foster care, those kids don't deserve to live. No, baby. What she was saying is she's pro-choice because if you know you are not going to be ready to be a parent, you might as well take it out while it's still a fetus instead of giving it up to foster care, knowing what those kids in foster care be going through. So it's like you can't twist somebody's words like that, especially on camera, and make it seem like she's trying to say, unalive these kids in foster care. Bitch, you deserve that punch. You actually deserve a couple more. And I really just hope that this is a lesson for people who like to go in public and interview these people and try to get these clips to go viral, because it's like, okay, you got your viral moment, but you also got your ass beat. People really need to learn to stop playing with people. Like, not everybody is calm, cool, and collected. No, some people really fuck you up. I'm confused as to why she decided to play a little game like that in New York. New York of all places. Oh, babe,
So
you were
guys,
asking
we'll
for
prolong
it.
this
Sorry.
video longer than this. Let me know what you think in the comment section. You've heard my view, you've heard some views from the clips. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think she had it coming, or do you think violence is a no? Let me know what you think in the comment section. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? It's really dicey. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you have found value in this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Ciao.